There has been a change made in the weather, and some may say it's not a welcome change, as yes, you guessed it, we have blessed you with a few more weeks of rain. We thought just for a laugh we would trick you by making it a little warm on the Friday, by just teasing all you idiots, by putting out heatwave articles. And so we allowed Saturday to be warm with a tiny bit of sunshine that accidentally made it through all those chemicals that us bullshit sellout meteorologists on your TV seemingly do not want to point out. Changes in the jet stream caused by atmospheric heaters being cranked up may be responsible for the pretty displays of northern light being sprayed all throughout Saturday afternoon and into the late evening. And that means that it's more than likely we will see the chance of grey smog, fucked up milky coloured pissy clouds, high winds and a fuckload of rain. We've been trying to fuck you over with a big storm. We wanted you all on fire and we were spraying like madmen. But unfortunately, climate change was fighting back hard. So we ramped it up with manipulation of jet stream directions and chucked in a bit of Dubai for good measure. And now it's going to piss down poison all over your stupid blind sheep head. Harp, 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 contrails my arse. Enjoy the rain, suckers. Maybe catch a fish. Speaking of fish, it's over to Michael Fish now, back in good old 1987.
Good afternoon to you all. Earlier on, about 37 years earlier to be exact, a woman rang the studio and said there was a hurricane on the way. It was way more sexist back then, so we laughed at her and asked if she could make us a sandwich. There is a bit of wind, however, down by Spain, and that can be seen swirling about there. Notice how lovely and green our maps were and simple and easy it is to understand. No mega-death tsunamis of weather bombs or apocalyptic Arctic ice ages here. So over to Great Britain now, or is it the United Kingdom? Or could it be just England? Or maybe the UK? This was back in the days when Jimmy Savile hung around the studio telling the kids, "I will fix it for you if you fix it for me." Chemtrails are not a concern here in 1987, but I can confirm the weather has been good at being naturally a load of shite in the UK all by itself. Those old enough to remember will know that a hurricane did in fact materialise that evening and caused all kinds of damage and destruction, proving we were also still getting it wrong back then too. Speaking of wrong-uns, let's go over to Fred for the pervy weather where you are. Hey, Fred.
For fuck's sake, goddammit! Even if you could put me on an island by myself, believe me, it wouldn't be far enough away. I like to pretend I am not a pervert. Schofield was over here, Gordon the gopher was thrown this way and that. It was all a bit crazy, but nobody cared as much. Our king owns all this land beneath our feet and all these castles, and he bums the odd kid now and again when him and Savile have a sleepover, and who gets made an example of, eh? You'll never stop me. Pedophilia is a disease, and it can hop around from country to country. I can't be trusted to be let off this island, but hey, that's showbiz.
It most certainly is, thank you, Fred. Over now to the hunt for the missing little girl in the yellow dress that vanished outside our offices last night.
You strongly deny the allegations that you brought a woman from the Philippines to keep these trafficked children in line whilst you flew over to Jeffrey's Island?
This is the trouble we face in this new age of disinformation. I have never even been the Philippines, and I have no kids here, or anywhere else for that matter.